Double murder. We're learning more about the two people who died in a tragic shooting in Northwest Miami-Dade over the weekend. And one of those victims was a basketball star at St. Thomas University.
And now police are doing all they can to find those behind the gunfire. Local 10's Roy Ramos joins us live with the latest on the investigation. Roy.
Louis and Christy, today I spoke with the relatives of both of the victims. They say that their loved ones were innocent in all of this. Those two men gunned down right here on Northwest 12th Avenue, and it's police now searching for who pulled the trigger.
He's an innocent person who lost his life.
Tears welled up in the eyes of Ashley Joe as she described her big brother, 26-year-old Antoine Joe, a young man who we learned was with his childhood friend, 24-year-old Tyler Royal, when the two were gunned down over the weekend.
He's a good person, loved basketball. He had a pure soul. I feel like this world wasn't ready for him, real respectful.
City of Miami police said it was around 4 Saturday afternoon along Northwest 12th Avenue near 42nd Street in Miami. The victims were in a black car when someone started shooting at them.
Once officers arrived on scene, they did in fact locate two males who appeared to have been suffering from multiple gunshot wounds.
While the men were rushed to Jackson's Ryder Trauma Center, sadly, they both would lose their lives. After speaking with Antoine's family, I learned he was the oldest of 4 sisters and 2 brothers who was a former basketball player at St. Thomas University. It's there he completed his undergraduate degree and planned on obtaining a master's.
I see him every time I see myself in the mirror. I see him when I close my eyes.
While investigators are still trying to determine if the young men were targeted or the shooting was random, it's relatives who now want their loved one's killer caught before another life is taken.
I don't need an explanation of why. I just need to know who.
And we're asking anybody in the community who perhaps saw or heard anything, we're urging you to come forward so they can continue their investigation, because at this time we still have a shooter or shooters who are on the loose.
So if you happen to be in this area around Saturday, 4 o'clock, if you heard shots fired, if you saw a vehicle take off from this area, if you know who is responsible, you're urged to contact Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number, 305-471-TIPS. For now, in Miami, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.